Hello, everyone. The topic of our presentation is Greenpoint Packaging Program. Our presentation includes 4 sections: the background, the challenge, Shunfeng's actions and existing issues, and the design of Greenpoint Packaging Program and its impact on environment and business. First is the background. Recently, logistic industrial developed rapidly, leading to massive packaging consumption. Each year, around 35 million tons of paper packaging were produced, and less than 5% of this package is reused. However, paper packaging creates the highest carbon emission among all material. And from the background, we identify 3 main challenges: the lower consumer awareness and the least and the high cost. According to data, over 60% of people are aware of sustainable initiative, and recycle is convenient because the limited of recycle channel and the lack of space for store recyclable package at home. And next page, please. And from company's view, biodegradable package and other recyclable options are more expensive than conventional package. And the high cost of recycling and processing increasing financial burden, making sustainability hard to achieve. Okay, next page. To address this challenge, Shunfeng has done a lot of work. They released a white paper and aim to reduce carbon footprint of each package by 70% before 2030. In order to meet the goal, they focus on packaging standardization, intelligent algorithm, and reusable packaging with eco-friendly material. And looking at this workflow, we can find that Shunfeng has done significant effort in package and express deliver. However, achieving the real impact requires the engagement of user. So we designed a program to encourage user engagement for sustainable logistics. And my teammate will make a detailed introduction.
Yeah, Hongye, it's your turn.
Okay, let me introduce our team's program. In order to further improve the recycling rate of packaging, enhance users' awareness of sustainable development, and strengthen the bright influence of Shunfeng, we have made a set of Greenpoint packaging program, which includes 3 parts. First, packaging is a good medium to convey the concept of sustainable development to users, while using QR code instead of paper labels, adding blockchain technology for packaging tracking. Secondly, we optimize the business process of express delivery and packaging recycling and consider multiple possibilities from the original end of the process to form a closed loop. Thirdly, with the help of online system and the use of Greenpoints to encourage more users to participate. And the next slide shows the solution overview. The process begins with the use of sustainable packaging that includes a unique blockchain QR code for each package. Users send their packages through a mailing application that incorporates the QR code and Greenpoint system. When the package is sent, the QR code on the package is linked to an e-way bill. As the package moves through the network, the QR code is scanned at various checkpoints, providing updates on the package's location and status. Upon arrival, the package's journey is tracked, including the monitoring of its carbon footprint. Users are rewarded with Greenpoints for their participation in the system. The Greenpoints can be redeemed in e-more to be refunded and exchanged for discount coupons and Shunfeng culture gifts. After the user receives the package has 3 ways to re-enter the circulation system. And the next page shows from the career's perspective, one situation is that the package is to be reused by the users as the packaging for the next delivery. And the next page shows from the user's perspective, one situation is that the package is to be recycled by the Shunfeng courier on the spot or sent to the courier site by the user for recycling. And the next page shows from the perspective of other recyclers. One situation is that the package is to be discarded by the user and then returned to the courier site by the community waste recycling personnel or other users who are willing to participate in the recycling system. And in all 3 cases, green points will be awarded to those involved.
Shenqian, it's your turn.
Okay, now let me introduce the blockchain QR code technology in the solution. With the blockchain QR code, all the process data from delivery to receipt, including order information, logistics, transportation, warehousing, and transfer charging act, will be scanned and uploaded to the blockchain. The decentralized information ensures the data security and validity. In addition, the collected data can further support for improving logistics efficiency and transportation credibility. Next, in general, compared with the current Shunfeng solution, our solution is optimized in the following 3 points. First, our solution focuses on the paper package reuse and cycle system, which covers a wider scope than Shunfeng. Secondly, the blockchain QR code is used to replace the paper waybill label, which is more environmental friendly, and the logistics data flow is more secure, reliable, and efficient. Finally, in Shunfeng's current cycle system, couriers lead recycling, but the green points system in our program encourages more people participate in it, which can help increase people's environmental awareness. Next is the implementation plan of our program. It's about 4 phases. The first phase is piloted in specific areas of limited cities to check the system efficiency and program benefits. In the second phase, select cities to promote the project, verify the key factors that will affect the program, and adjust the solution if necessary. In the third phase, the national promotion and both optimize the details of the solution. In the future, after the solution is fully verified by Shunfeng, it can be enabled and promoted in the global express industry to contribute to the sustainable development of global express delivery. Okay.
Okay, thank you. And now we come to the environmental and social impact part. So from the beginning of the program development, our team aimed to have a positive environmental and social impact to fulfill the SDG goals. Through the key actions in our program, it can help environment by material consumption and waste reduction, which can release landfill and reduce carbon emission at the same time. It also creates more jobs for the paper packaging and the recycling operation, which can contribute to positive social impact as well. We calculate the carbon emission reduction with available data and some assumptions. The result shows around 92,000 tons carbon emission reduction per year. The key contributor to the carbon emission reduction is paper packaging reuse rate increased from current it's a 5% level to a 36% level with the program implementation. In the business case calculation, the key investment considered are from the three aspects. First is the system development and upgrade cost. Second, the labor and the facility cost for program operation. And the last is the user incentive cost. And the key payback we considered in the calculation is the carbon emission reduction, which can be traded in the carbon market. And the business revenue increase because of the brand competitiveness enhanced by this program, which finally can provide more profit to the company. The result shows the investment is possible to be absorbed in first year, so it is a feasible solution from business view.
Yes, as we can see, Shunfeng has made countless effort toward SDGs, but we do believe user is the crucial role in turning this effort into meaningful impact, just like 1 turns 0 into real value. So we think it's the time to from 0 to hero, and that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's all our presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. So we're going to go directly into the question and answer period. And we have some questions from the judges. Specifically, there was a question about your projection of carbon reduction that is going to increase from a current 5% to 36%. Based on really just the Green Points initiative. Can you explain to me how that your program will increase it from 5 to 36 based on just providing people green points?
Okay, so actually the program, the first is the initiative the program will provide. So we would like to use the initiative to help people involve more in this activity. The second point is we would ask the Shunfeng companies carrier to, to choose the good places to start this kind of program, like the university or larger country-owned companies. So people from this area are more awareness, like all people from our team. Previously, we don't know the activities that Shunfeng has done, but after joining this activity, we understand actually that Shunfeng has done a lot, and we are willing to join this kind of activity. So the second key point is we need to choose the the suitable places to start this program, to initiate the first group of people to join this program, then use these people to affect others to join this. So actually from the 5% to 36%, it's a judgment. The data we change in this is that at the beginning, from the data on the internet, we understand that 85% paper package will go back to recycle, but only 6% of it are reused directly. The left are go to remanufacture to the new box, which will absorb the new engine. But we set the target for this program to increase the recycle rate from 85 to 90%, that 5% increase for the Shunfeng paper packages. And then we would like target to set the reuse percentage from 6% to 40% by affecting more receivers or Shunfeng users to join this activity. That's the answer, I think.
Okay. So I guess that the number you're using is based on this very specific targeted group, not the whole market as a whole.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
targeting these specific areas such as universities and communities, and so you expect the increase in these targeted areas, but your calculation is based on the population then. How do you, so the impact is on the whole as self-express company, right? Not as these particular specific groups. So why are you using that number? Versus what would be for the self-express market as a whole? How big is that? How big is the overall impact is the question we're trying to get at.
Okay. Actually, I think what you understand is correct. The target we set at initial is at the specific place, which are more easier to impact. But we would like to promote this program to the specific cities and the whole country after this successful initial try experience. So we would hope this target can be transferred to the whole country, or at least the whole market of Shunfeng Express.
Thank you. Okay, the second question is about KPIs. What are your specific KPIs for this program? How would you measure success?
Okay, I'm not sure. Hongye, do you like to answer this question? Okay. Thank you for this question. And actually, we have considered this question during our discussion. So actually, the key factors or the key judgment for our program is there more and more people join this activity and help to increase the reuse rate of the package. So there are actually two aspect KPIs. First is for the people enjoyment of the program. So we can check the daily active of the people for this system. We can check the green point simulation rate, and we can also send some questionnaire paper to people and to get answers, things like this, to judge the people in involvement. And secondly, we need to monitor the box reuse rate. This will need to use some technology, some computer technology to calculate the reuse box quantity comparing to the total express delivery. So things like this should be the KPIs for the program. And initially, for the on the other hand, for the team or program who is responsible for this program, there should be some other KPIs. They need to judge the investment and the payback to make sure the set target rate should be reached, and they need to control the initial investment to maximum utilize the Shunfeng current facility and process or system, things like this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer. So for the KPIs, do you have specific targets for KPIs? For instance, you said one of the KPIs is the people enjoying all the daily activities, or
okay.
What are your targets?
Actually, for this point, we have discussed from the first round of the competition, and because of we don't have the initial we don't know the current status of these KPIs. So at that time, we discussed internally if we will have chance to do some further discussion with Shunfeng operators or managers. If we can get the current situation data, it will be possible for us to set a more reasonable target. So actually, we don't have this kind of data in hand or in our papers.
Okay, then the next question is about the Green Points program. Can you give more details on how consumers can use these green points and how they would get rewards or monetize these green points?
Yeah.
Like specifically, what do they have to do and how does it actually work?
Yeah. Any other member would like to answer this? Okay, okay. Let me answer your question. Actually, there are mainly two partial peoples can get the green point. First is by monitoring the transportation process carbon footprint. So in our actually we know that in Shunfeng system they are already possible to catch or gain the carbon footprint of each express, and by different shipment method, the carbon footprint will be different. So the system will encourage people to choose the low carbon emission way to ship the express. This is the first way they can get this uh, green point. And the second part of where they can get the green point is by reuse the package. So there are several ways people can reuse this package and record to get the green point. First is if they receive a package, no matter from the company or from some other friends, if they if it is a Shunfeng box with a 2D barcode, and if they reuse this, then the system can record this green point, so they can get green point from this way. And also, if they don't want to restore this box, they can put this box back to some Shunfeng Express site in the neighborhood or nearby, or they can even get this box back to the Shunfeng Express operator. By this way, they can also get some of green point. And also, even they choose discard this box if some others from the neighborhood or some others who see this box and they take this box back to the Shunfeng Express site, they can get some kind of green point if they already assigned in the system.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
the question is, if you look at one of your earlier screens, it is the current the current situation is most of these boxes are discarded and a lot of them goes to these scrap collectors, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who they're sold to, so in a way consumers are monetizing these boxes by selling them. How is that different or beneficial than collecting points? So versus selling them right now, which
Yeah.
they're already doing. Would that be
Yeah,
more
yeah.
convenient? How is
Yeah.
more convenient in your size, in your solution?
Yeah, I think I think this question is a very good and complex question, and let me try to answer your question from below aspects. So firstly, the purpose of our program is try to increase the reuse rate of the paper box. So if the box is be during in this way sell to the scrap collector, so most of these box will be to recycling, which means they will be needed to be remanufactured to the new box. So that's the aspect we needed to reduce. This is not the best way to how to save the resource and to do environmental friendly. And also, how to initiative people to move this way to the like to the green way, that's needed to do some calculation that make sure the green points, or we needed to consider some special solutions for these kind of peoples. Maybe we can like hire them as some kind of operation in the express site, which can help Shunfeng company to do the reuse or recycling process. And another way of this is Actually, for the books delivered back to the Shunfeng Express site, this box is still possible to sell to next users, but the price can be cheaper than the brand new box. So Shunfeng company can balance the cost paid to these scrap collectors and to sell this box to the new people to make sure the scrap collector is willing to sell the box to the Shunfeng Express site. And it will not be very difficult because for the scrap collector, the paper price is very cheaper, like only 0.3 RMB per 500 kilo. So it's very easy to over this cost.
All right, thank you very much for today's presentation and the answers to the questions. The results to be announced on December 20th. So best of luck to you all.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank
good
you for your
evening.
help during the whole travel. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.